Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for a Heyday video. Now today's video is called Kitsune Decoration and this relates to the fox deco that we are getting or have already got within the game. I do like this decoration and I do like the theme that I'm going to be talking about here, so sit back and enjoy. Now first of all, what is Golden Week? So Golden Week is the theme that Heyday has chosen, and for myself living in Japan I actually do enjoy Golden Week. I'm celebrating it at the moment and I'm relaxing. Golden Week is over a 7-day period and there are specific days that relate to certain aspects of Japanese culture and life. Now some of the key days would be like April the 29th, which is Showa Day. You've also got May the 3rd, which is Constitution Day. And each of these days relates to certain aspects within Japanese life and culture, whether it be the Emperor's birthday or signing the Constitution back during the war periods. Some of the holidays of the 4 days that I do enjoy the most is Greenery Day, and on this day I can enjoy the parks and going out and relaxing with nature, and based on the Emperor's desires and likes based around nature, the gardens, okay, Green Day is definitely a holiday that people like to celebrate as well. The most important day of all of them is May the 5th though. This is the one that relates to our children, and here in Japan it's a day that is celebrated to think about the family structure and culture, and I'm going to be releasing a video that talks about this in more detail soon because it appertains to the koi flag deco that we've got within the game. So some of the videos will be historically based, talking about the themed decoration you've got down here. Now I've already done the wish board. This one today is covering the foxes, and I will do the flag one and others a little bit later. Now the Golden Week decoration, as you've just seen from the imagery, and here is a collection of decorations, some that we've got previously and some that is brand new. I do like the pieces that came in this collection and I'm definitely going to buy those. In fact, I have bought them already. Now I didn't actually go for the diamond ones, so if you did go for the Wisteria Pagoda you could get 570 diamonds. If you went for the actual Kitsune Topiary you could get 275 diamonds. I bought the triple option, which gave me the 3 decoration, and then afterwards I bought myself some extra diamond packs that include the actual fences because I wanted more of those, and those Wisteria fences are very nice. Please do use code REDKNIGHT if you do decide to buy those, and if you haven't already done so you might think about getting them. Now the other decoration are catalogue related. You've still got a bit of time to actually pick up these. The bamboo gate, 270 of those beautiful golden koi, and definitely one I'd like to have, and I really wish we could have got more than one. I do. The wish plaques I mentioned before, okay, this was the wishing board where I introduced a nice little video telling all about this. I hope you enjoyed it. The bento boxes, which I will be making a video on as well. One of my friends, Lynn, has said she would like to know more about Japanese bento boxes, so I'm going to put some information together on that one. In relation to Children's Day, this is the decoration that counts towards that one, and I have a video on my files which I'm still putting together. I haven't released yet, but I will let you have that one once I've got it done. The gorgeous koi fish fence, again very nice indeed, and that will be connected with the flag video that I showed you earlier. Now the final decoration we've got down there is for the beautiful taiko drummer. This one I found to be very interesting to learn about, and I will be sharing some cool information on this one as well. Now if you want to see what the decoration looks like, I put a little bit of a theme design together within my actual dev build that I have access to, and you can see some of the smaller decoration or larger decoration pieces down there from previous themes and this theme as well, and they are very nice indeed. The lunchbox is definitely very tiny, and even though I was considering what's the best way to put it in, I'm happy with it. I do like the actual Kitsune Topiary, and you've got the chance to win that in this video if you actually find the correct slide with the information. So do watch the rest of the video if you're looking for the chance to win a free decoration. I've got 5 of the masks to give away in total, and I've got 10 of some other decoration as well that relates to this theme. So that I will be doing over the month, so keep your eyes open on my channel for more giveaways, because decoration that is free and beautiful you will like indeed. Now let's talk about the mask. So the Kitsune decoration. Now Kitsune relates to foxes. Japan has a very interesting culture that relates to masks and foxes and the story behind it. So let's tell you all about this one. Right, slide number 1. A Japanese mask is a popular headwear that is often seen worn by people of Japanese descent. The mask typically consists of a face covering made from cloth, paper or fabric and is worn to conceal the wearer's identity. Now they do come in all different shapes and sizes, and they often have a specific story that relates to them as well. And it's definitely something interesting and you might find enjoyable to learn about, so do check out the links later. Now, the masks do represent specific characters in plays or Noah. These masks often are highly stylized, and sometimes when you look at the mask you'll be thinking like, whoa, that is pretty cool, or maybe even a little bit scary as well. Now, even though masks are often associated with theatre here, they also have been used in a number of other contexts. For example, some masks are used in religious ceremonies or as part of a traditional healing practice. Others may be worn as part of a costume or simply for display. Some are even used for specific sports. Now, what kind of masks are there? I'm going to give you a list of some good examples to have a look at before I go more into the Kitsune ones. You've got Oni mask, there's Tengu down there, you've got Soulmen, there's Mempo, you've got some Kitsune masks, you've got Ultraman masks, which you might know, there's Okame, Papuri, there's the K masks as well. So a lot of different kinds of types of masks related to different kinds of themes, and I'm not going to cover all of them. You can check the information I've shared in the links later to get more details. Now, Kitsune is the main one I wanted to talk about. Now, one common story about Kitsune relates to the fact that a woman was married to a fox spirit. Her husband would come to her in human form but would transform to fox when she wasn't looking. However, one day she actually caught him, and a mask was created so she could always recognize him. Now, in folklore, Kitsune may change as they age, taking on different titles and ascending a sort of ranking system. These different types of Kitsune each have different supernatural abilities. Tao counts some roles in various occasions, festivals, and rituals. And there are quite a few different kinds of Kitsune masks, which I thought I would tell you about as well. So, as an example, you've got the Tengoku, there's the Kukan, there's the Kaze, there's the Seishin, there's the Kasai, there's the Chikyu, there's the Kawa, Umi, Yama, Mori, Sanda, Jikan, and Ongaku. And each one of these has a specific theme that relates to the kind of mask, and I've given you the details within this slide, so you can see the translation for each of those. Now, in relation to the Kitsune fox, they are often known to be very cunning and intelligent animals. Now, for myself, when I go to shrines here in Japan, there's usually a fox shrine that's there, and I often pray at these things because I feel that they do bring good luck. Like for my son's graduation or passing of test, I prayed at the fox shrine. And even though I may not be an overly religious person, I still believe in these kind of things. So I'm glad that my wishes were granted and my son was able to pass his test and get into university. And I tend to go to the shrine and say thank you to these spirits as often as I can, because I do feel that they have a very important aspect or part of the culture that I live in here. Now, as you can see from down here, they're often used in Shinto ceremonies, sometimes folk dances and theatre performances. And the actual imagery, as I mentioned earlier in the video, okay, they can be like very exaggerated. So I thought what I'd do is to show you some imagery of different kinds of masks, just so you can get a good understanding of what I mean. So down here you've got like the Noah, there's the Komainu, there's the Soulmen, there's a Kendo one, which we often associate with sports, or Kame, there's the Hanya as well. If we look down here, there's the Tengu, the Kappa, the Samurai, the Oni. You've got the Kitsune fox one down there, and I do believe that these masks are very cool, and I'd love to collect quite a few of these myself. Now, as part of the decorations, you'll notice that they're very fox related, and Japan actually has places you can go to where you can interact with foxes, and I thought for this video I'd like to tell you about one of those locations. It's very popular, very famous, and visited by lots of people, and it's one place I would like to visit as well. So the Zao Fox Village, It's a very interesting place. You get the opportunity to interact with the foxes, feed them, learn about them, and even though they are still classed as wild animals, the aspect of being able to get up close to them is kind of cool. Now, this one is located in the mountains of Shiroshi. There's a village there that is filled with over 100 animals and 6 different types of foxes. So Zao Fox Village, as it's called, is one of the best places in Japan to go and see the foxes. And I've given you some details on links within this video a few slides later. Now, please do remember that foxes have a very important part of culture here in Japan, and it's definitely a place that you might be interested in going to. Now, when you enter this place, you have to pay an entrance fee. Okay, you can also buy some food for the foxes for about 100 yen, which is not a lot of money. But please be careful when you are feeding the foxes. Please do remember they are actually real animals. They are wild animals. So please do be respectful and also take care when you are feeding them. Don't be overly aggressive. Don't let them feed from your hand. You need to be actually throwing the food for them to actually come and take it. Now, as you move into the fox village itself, you'll see that the area is very open. The foxes walk around within the entire area freely. There are lots of trees and bushes, and you can actually feel like you're actually out there in the wilderness. Now, there are quite a few buildings. There are areas that you can go to within the fox village to explore and interact with the animals, and some of them will even come up to you and say hello as well, so especially if you are going to be feeding them. So consider that as an option. Now, please be aware that once you have fed them, they may follow you around, just like the deer of Nara. They're hoping to get a little bit more, so you will have the opportunity to get up and close to them. But like I said, please do remember they are wild animals at the end of the day. So please be aware that they may bite you if you try to touch them without permission. Now, one great thing about this place is that they have these little structures or fox houses, and they're very similar to shrines. You can see the shrines, you can see some of the statues, the torii gates that you've seen within the game, which are those big red gates. So the area is beautiful and fun to walk around, and I definitely recommend it. Now, if you are going to go there, I would recommend driving. It's about a 20-30 minute drive through the mountains from Shiroshi Station, and you can see a map there. You can see information about it on what they offer, and you can see pricing and phone numbers, etc, etc, etc. So would you like to visit this place? I know I would. Now, within the video, I've talked about the decoration, I've talked about some of the masks, and I've also showcased the actual fox village that we've got here in Japan. And like I said, Japan has a lot of interesting aspects, and if you ever visit, please do let me know if we're in the same area. Let's go and do some of these things together. Now, you see that number up in the corner there? That relates to a voucher code. You'll see there's a link down in the video description and also in the comment. Add this code to the end of that one, copy and paste it, and then you will have the opportunity to get this decoration. First person gets it, congratulations. Second person, third person, I'm afraid you will be out of luck. So hopefully you've watched it to this point. Now, if you actually got further on past this point and you see some links down there you might like, go and check them out. Have a look at the website and think, ooh, that's interesting. And there's quite a few websites there for different aspects of Japan's life, to do with the foxes, to do with masks as well. So check it out. Now, speaking of checking out, if you haven't already done so, click on the actual C icon in the shop. It will take you straight to the green box. You can type in the code Red Knight, R3DKNIGHT, and if you'd like to support me, please do so. Additionally, what you can also do as well is, if you're not supporting me, choose one of the other content creators. But either way, that little circle there is the most important part for me. Please do click that. Subscribe to my channel and do watch some of my other videos. Additionally, go and check out some of the other content creators, subscribe to their channels as well, and show your love. But either way, have a great golden week, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.